Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we got Star Wars, the Black Series, Kanan Jarrus. And he is from the Rebels series, and he comes in the Black Series style box with the image of him right there. He is number 19. A little bit of information here. Let's go ahead and get him out of the box. Jarrus looks amazing out of the package. I mean, for a Jedi Knight, he looks awesome. And they did a really good job turning him from a animated character into a more realistic looking character. So he does come with two accessories. Start with one that I like, save the best for last. He does come with this blaster. This thing is sculpted really, really well. And there's just black dry brush with like a gunmetal. So just that little dry brushing makes this gun sort of pop out quite a bit. Then he also comes with his lightsaber. The blue for the blade is really nice. I like the thickness of the blade. It's not overly thin like some of these other figures we've received. And his hilt, being just silver, still looks really nice because it has that dark silver, like a gray right there. Breaks up the sculpt a little bit, but I love the way it looks. And just like all the other lightsabers, it does allow the blade to pop out if you don't want them holding it with the blade active. So yeah, really cool. Now let's get into the figure. Figure is great. As you can't really see his face because it's blurry. Wow, that just got out of focus really quick. So, look at that. It's got those baby blues. You know, definitely not bad for taking a animated cartoon and turning it into a human, more realistic, I guess, character. Because he was human in the animated series, so he's got his little ponytail. Even sculpted the band on there, which is really cool. But the bad thing is that ponytail does restrict his head from looking back. So his head movement gets that much. Looking back, he can look down that much. And then looking left and right, he can look well enough. I love the sculpt of his shirt and everything. And textures on this are fantastic. Now you can tell this was sculpted in the plastic. This was painted, so they don't really match 100%, but at a quick glance, you can barely notice. I almost wish this strap right here was actually a separate piece that they would have just glued at one end. Because when you look at it at the, at the side and stuff, some of the paint's not as good. So a little sloppy there. Or completely just missing it. But yeah, his arm on this side does go up all the way, rotate all the way around. It's got a single jointed elbow. It's got the wrist bends when they want to work, but they do bend, and wrist rotation, which I love. His fingerless gloves. And then I'm going to have to do articulation on this arm because this is a totally different type of arm. And I love the logo and how they dirtied it up and made it all tattered. And like, it's seen some days. I like it. It's not fresh, clean paint. So he does get some articulation that goes all the way up. So the shoulder pad is actually attached, so when it goes up, it stops at the collar. He does get that full rotation, single jointed elbow, and then he does have the wrist bend as well and wrist rotation. But one thing I just noticed as I was showing you guys, his arm, I guess his arm can go back. I thought the shoulder pad was actually going to prevent it, but it actually goes over. So they designed this really well to where you can literally pose him in a lot of different ways. I'm glad they didn't restrict us with that shoulder pad. He does have like a ab rotation. There's no bend in it. It just rotates, which is sort of a little bit disappointing. No waist rotation. The belt has the port to plug his lightsaber right into it, and a separate belt that attaches right here, which is a nice add-on, and his holster to his gun. And again, the strap goes right there. He has this right here. So he has a port right here and a port right there. So I guess he can hold his lightsaber a couple different ways. He does have the nasty thigh swivels, which I'm not a big fan of. And the pants are textured throughout. Like, they did not stop like right up here. They went texture crazy with this character, which is awesome. He's got double jointed knees. I was about to say single jointed. So he gets some bend there. It might go back further, but I don't want to force it. And his leg articulation, even with his holster, he can do the splits. Can't do the Van Damme style, but still good enough. And he can Spartan kick. That's for the ankles. They bend and they pivot, but no rotation, no boot swivel or anything, which is okay. I'm all right with that. So let's go ahead and take a look at this lightsaber really quick and take the blade out. So I'm just trying to take a look and see how this would plug in. Guess you can plug it in that way. I don't know. I'm confused. Because it's like a T plug. I guess you can plug it in sideways. Yeah, I'm confused. If anybody knows what this is officially for, comment down below. Because, I mean, obviously the one on the back, you know, you have this big slot on the lightsaber. You can hook it up like that. But why is that there? So if somebody that's watching this video could tell me, like, exactly, is this just so we have that capability of, you know, connecting it and, you know, sort of adjusting this around? Please let me know. Pistol just slides. Supposed to. There we go. Fits like a glove, like, and it looks really nice too. Love how a lot of the Star Wars figures, their accessories are able to be held by the actual character themselves. Also, I noticed that the lightsaber itself, so I was posing it in his hand, it pops right there. I don't know if that's supposed to, but this thing can be broken down into the three pieces, which I thought was sort of cool. So you got this piece, and then the blade. Jarrus all armed up to the teeth with his accessories and weapons. It looks, I mean, he's awesome. I really like this figure a lot. He's really cool. Like, he holds all his accessories. My pose is a little bit heavy towards the back as he wants to lean back. But, I mean, that is pretty freaking awesome. Like, he is a very solid figure. So, I am excited to have him part of the collection so he can go with Ahsoka and Sabine with the rest of the Rebels. And this is my review of Kanan Jarrus. So I hope you guys liked it. If you did, add a like, subscribe if you want to see more. And as always, good luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a wonderful day.